Alright, happy Tuesday. Well, Thursday, sorry. So, had a great day today. Did a lot of trades. 10. It is now 4:36, so it already reset the numbers, but I'll show you that in a little bit because I got it on the video. But here's the overnight high and low. This is about 5:40, 5:30 yesterday. So pretty narrow range, right? Come right off the bat. This is right here is about 640. Yep, about 640 right here. Took a trade right here. You can see first entry up, down, up, and then this one right here breaks down as part of this leg down right here and came back up and take over this thing. Right, as soon as it takes over, it already take over, so I just put an order right there. I'm not gonna wait for it to take again, right? Because as soon as it takes over this right here, I use this as a trigger bar. Take over, and then we got a scalp came back. That's all we got. Second one, here it is again. One leg. First entry right here, break down right here, and then came right back up. And what happened is I closed right here. I placed an order as close as I can. Since already, again, just same story here. Went up here. This right here starts a new leg, and I just put an order in as close as I can. I can easily do it right here and still get it, but it's a little more dangerous that way. You lost a few ticks, so I just did that. Went up, got a scalp, and got the scalp right here, and then an additional 5 ticks for the runner. Notice once you see the video, you have to pay attention to the channel. So right now I readjusted the channel a little bit. So earlier I believe the channel I was using is this particular one, and it was something like this, right? So it's a lot easier to see. It's a lot easier to see that, hey, you know what, it's approaching the channel, form a double top, and then comes down. But as you move forward, you remove and redraw channels when you have more data points, right? So this particular one right here, I took the short, came up, came down. I took the short right here, right? Linger around a little bit, and then I stepped away from my desk and I lost the internet connection, so I couldn't get out of the tray. It would still work, right? Because my stop loss would be up here, would still get the scalp, but since I lost connection, I got out of the trade right here on all 3 contracts. Now I think two of them. So that's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, about 4.5. So later I'm gonna take away about $400 from whatever the total is that we made today, because technically those 2 contracts we're not gonna realize that anyway, right? And then I came in. Oh, this is part of that. I came in over here. So this one here, I didn't have this channel yet. Okay, so ignore that channel. We came down, right? First entry, second entry, or you can say first entry right here, and then second entry, right? And then goes up. What happened is that, notice that this has never been tested. Okay, this area has never been tested, and I think that the channel that I was using at the time is this particular one, like this. Okay, something like that, and it was closer to, yep, this is it right here. So this right here is tested. You can see multiple times, right? It came down here. I saw this ticks up, and I decided to take it right here. I was literally telling myself I should wait for it to test that area, because we don't know whether or not this trend line is holding yet, right? This descending trend line, and sure enough, as soon as I get in, it came back down and kicked me out, and then now it's touching this line, right? Pretty good fit. Before it was right here and hasn't touched it yet, and then I took it, and I took it right here. Took it right here. Got my scalp, and then got another point for the runner. I was not being aggressive, but I could have get a little more, so did that, and then got another one right here. You can see first entry, second entry, okay, and then came up here, make almost a triple top. It was a different channel. It was this one now that I have a new swing, so I was able to make a different channel for it, right? So I went and did that and see that. So one over here, we already know that what happens there. Over here, almost the same thing, right? Form a double top, came down, I got in, got a short right here, got my scalp, and it came back up just enough to kick me out my runner. Otherwise I would enjoy this right here. And this one right here, so it came down here, learned my lesson. I would never get fill anyway, right? Because I didn't, it never took over. But got my lesson, never touched the channel, so I didn't go for it. Went all the way down, and now it's touching my channel, right? Touching my channel. Place an order, but guess what? When it ticks up, I right click. Normally when you right click, if you're above the bar, it has to buy. If you're below the bar, it has to sell. So I was a little bit below the bar, and the sell was in place. So I select sell, was incorrect, right? So it actually, I should have done a buy. So this one was a mistake, right? It should have been a 1, but I took a loss. What's important right now for what we're doing is actually whether or not we're making the right call to get in, right? So I consider this a win. So there was about $300 here that we lost, and it offset this particular luck right here a little bit. So that's why we're just going to subtract about $300 from whatever we got. Come down a little more. Oh, let's see. Come down a little more. Come down a little more. And then so right here, we got this one. I forgot if this was the one that I placed the order incorrectly, or was it the other one. So right here, I think this was the one. No, this was the one that we won. This is the one that by mistake came down. I didn't want to touch it. Came down here, form a double bottom, and then I placed it right here and took a loss right here. Sorry, not that one. And then over here we did it again with a short. So first entry, tick up. Second entry, obvious, right? Recheck at EMA. This is the money play right here. You see this pattern, 99% chance it's going to work. It comes right down. And I believe it ticked back up and kicked me out my runner. But that's what it is. So let's see. Let me pull up the video and see and show you how we did. Okay, so you can see here we ended up with 933 with one mistake right here that should have been a 1, but then we made it up with this. So basically, and then we lost one, right? Legitly lost one. We would still end up with over $600, about $650 easily. Okay, pretty good. So in the Excel file, I will put in something less, right? I don't want to cheat our status here. So we know we got 9, right? So today is a great day. So technically we got 90% success rate today. I think that's higher than most. Sometimes we get 100%, right? Like right here, we got 100% success rate. But when you do 10 trades and you got 9, that's pretty good, right? Even though it's 90%, you should be able, if we continue to practice this, we should be able to get 94 or better success rate. But that's great. So what I'm gonna do here is we know that that's how much we spend, and it's 1050 here. So that's what it is, but we're just gonna say we made 650 today. Okay, just 650, and we call it good. Okay, overall I think we had a great day, right? Made a lot of correct calls, and you can see tight trading ranges, right? You got to be patient, right? Like this here, you could get in and win, but again, I'm not going to be able to be at my machine all day. So, but it is what it is. We did great today. All right, you like it, please subscribe and click the bell to get notification on new videos. I'm going to try to do this once a day. So thanks for watching.